let's get it, man. But yo, people, this ain't here.
This can.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 246.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, all right. I know.
Yeah, it is. It is. Nah, facts. We standing on that. It's 246.
Okay. And if a splash screen comes up and says 247, it's 247. You know?
Right.
Or 245. Yeah. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? I'm on my Dark Man vibes.
Yeah, I see.
Real grim, you know what I'm saying? Real with DMX type things. You know what I mean? Arf.
Yo, you better not start saying tings either. Because now that you know your lineage is, your family, a lot of your family's from Canada, I don't want to hear you talking about you and Drake are homies or anything like that. Like, I want you to, like, that's not going to happen. I'm not rolling. I want you to know that if you start doing it, I'm not rolling.
Hey, man, like, listen, let me embrace, you know what I'm saying, my heritage, bruh.
Yeah, it's weekend going by so daggone quick, though, man. Like, it's already Saturday night, man. And, like, it's going to be Sunday tomorrow, and it's back to start being an adult again on Monday, like, before I even know it. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of playing this adultish, man. I'm tired of doing it, man.
Man, I just need to catch one of these plays. One like a GME, an AMC, those NBA Top Shot cards. I just need to catch one play.
You gotta explain this to me, man. Like, so they're buying edited videos. Like, what is this whole thing, man?
Yeah, so the way I understand it, man, is they're digital. They're not edited videos. They're digital cards. You know what I mean? And you'll never lose them. You never have to worry about somebody stealing them out of your house. You never have to worry about them burning up or getting damaged. They're digital.
Where's
and
it stored?
They use blockchain. Well, they use a blockchain technology, so I believe that you store them in a wallet that you would create because they're basically like cryptocurrency, or they're like coins or tokens, and you know what I mean. Like,
so how do you sell it?
You sell it through the platform.
So what happens if the platform folds?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
So it's not full safe. What do you like? I don't get this whole thing. But here's the scary part about it is I want one.
Bro, I'm here. I'm about it, bro. I can't wait to sign up and buy a pack. You know what I mean?
So you have to. Can you just go and like buy them from the store? Like, where do you buy them from?
From the website. That's it, man. And they drop packs exclusively and randomly. It's always a limited number of packs that are available. And yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? NBA on top, baby.
It seems a little shifty to me, Kev.
Yo, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, what is this crap? Like, man, how did they get people to buy pack in real life? Like, I'm a 2K player. How did y'all convince people to actually buy pack that you can't even play with the card, man? It's just a little video. This is dumb.
The same way. Yeah, okay, you say that. The same way that they got you to be enticed to buy it. You could sell it for $200,000. That's why.
Right.
That's how
I listen. I thought it was dumb at first. And then I did my research. I was like, no, this is amazing. I need in on this.
Listen.
This is the best thing. I'm a collector.
If it makes whatever. If it makes dollars, it makes sense to Kev. That's all it is about. It's the fact that you saw that you spent $100, you could potentially get $200,000, and you were in. From that point on, you were completely in.
Yes, sir. Well, what I actually ended up seeing, we talk offline. We'll talk. Okay. But I found things. Okay. And I was like, okay, yeah, this seems like it's pretty cool, man. It's something pretty cool. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody else to check out. I wouldn't waste your time with you.
Yeah, y'all shouldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Even beyond that, it's a pretty stupid concept. Like, you don't don't waste your time or bother yourself with anything like this.
Be ruining it. Read my lips. Ruining it. That's still one of those classic clips, man.
But yeah, man, I was flabbergasted when I saw it. But hey, man, it's a thing, and this is 2021. What you expect, man? Yeah. But listen, I told you also, like I told you earlier, I became a reseller by accident, like by 100% accident.
Kev, listen, man. Like we look at conversations totally different. You looked at that conversation that we had the other day about sneakers, and you were, I'm sure you kind of was like liberated by it. You're like, man, I got these other shoes. I was pissed, okay, and let me tell you why. All right, I was completely upset because you said something about some Carolina blue Jordans. I'm like, oh yeah, I still have my Obsidian blue Jordans. And then it was a subtle flex because you was like, nah, these. And you sent me the link on the Carolina blue ones that ain't been out in years. I even forgot they came out. And you were like, no, I got these. And I said to myself, that's when I got pissed off. I said, you know what? I'm sick of Kev, man. I'm sick of him, and I'm sick of the fact that he got all these shoes just sitting around and you forget about them. And that's the problem. It's like, You have the shoe, you hold it to wear the shoe later to break it out on people because you keep an untucked heat. And then by the time you start looking at the resale market on that shoe because you haven't worn it, it has skyrocketed like 150%. So then it's like, okay, I got to get rid of it. I've never seen you wear those Witherspoons. I've seen them, and I just amazed that you haven't sold them yet. They're like $1,300 now.
Bro, check again. They're like $2,000 now.
Yo, did you see those Barclays that came out too? The CB30, the CB34s, the black ones. One of my favorite Barclays. They're the low cuts, whatever. But for some reason they're going for like $1,000. I can't figure out why.
Wow. Huh.
And I needed them too. I wondered. That's the whole reason why I went in there. I was gonna buy them. I was like, oh, not for $1,000. I'm not paying that much.
I needed those taupe haze today, and sneakers let me down. Finish line let me down. You know what's you know what I realized I hated about foot sites and why I stopped using foot sites is because they always malfunction. Like I saw the tweet go out from Finish Line that was like, oh, we're all sold out or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I was on their website and it was like available. I'm like,
nah, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that is, because we both they messed up. The code was wrong and it was bad. And then what they did was they fixed it. And they said, oh yeah, we got more stock. No, your launch was bad. Don't try to act like you just got more stock. It'll be they'll be back in stock again. They'll have more. I'll probably say like Wednesday they'll probably have some more.
Yeah, I think that they'll restock. But no, hold on. So wait. I saw the tweet. I saw the shoe on the website, so I added it to my cart. Lets me add to cart. I put in my information to check out. Lets me put in my information to check out. I put in my PayPal stuff to confirm the transaction, and that's when it tells me an error occurred. And I'm like,
that's
fix
bad
this,
linking, man.
Like,
that's bad. That's bad code.
Stop getting my hopes up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's why I don't deal with foot sites. I'm like, I went through this pain 10 years ago. I'm not going to keep subjecting myself to it. It's sneakers or bust, or raffle or bust. Like, you know what I mean?
The thing with sneakers though is like the shoe sells out before it even comes in stock. Like I don't understand that. It's horrible, bro. And I'm like, I just being upset, and I just want to write. I want to write to the Better Business Bureau, and complain, but I can't. Like
I wanted to just go to the mall. I wanted to just pull up to the mall and just see if just by random happenstance. I was wondering if it might be like a 3080 type situation where it's like, oh, I just popped in the Micro Center and they just had them. They were just on deck.
I mean, that could be the Topaz. So anyway, so I think the problem with that though is like the worst thing that can happen is that they do have them in the store, because then you gotta deal with, like, I don't know if you've been seeing a lot of these raffles or a lot of these stores been selling the shoes, and what I saw with the car mines happened, and like people were fighting to get out of the store with them. And I'm like, it ain't even that serious, man. Like it's a shoe. And it's a shoe that's gonna probably come back out again. But the thing that I hate about the Jordan releases in the stores though is you gotta know somebody. You gotta actually know somebody to set them aside or be up there early, and then the raffle stuff happening. I'm
about to start reaching out to the person that we know.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, bro.
Listen, I forget about that all the time.
Listen, my pride is like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. But like after a while, I'm just be like, yo, listen, man, just make it happen, dog. Whatever. I'll shoot you a little extra even.
Right.
Actually, no, I won't. I'll never.
No, I'm not. No. That's for the love. I ain't giving you no extra.
Yeah, right.
All you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing.
Right. It's either this or put your dukes up.
Right. Slapped in the mouth. Only thing Casanova ever said that I agree with is punch your teeth out. Yo, Casanova, nobody came to visit him, man. Like nobody cares about Casanova, man. Like,
man, hold up. Does he not still know we're still in the middle of a pandemic? Can't nobody come visit you, man.
He ain't trying to hear that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
He ain't trying to hear that. Ain't no, like pandemic, spandemic. He want them visitors, man. Like
I guess they can do the televisits too. Like ain't nobody even FaceTiming him or whatever they're using now. What was it? It used to be with Carleon and JPay or whatever.
Yeah, JPay. I remember. Yeah. Why do I know that? Oh, I know why I know that. But yeah, they do that.
The same reason we all know it.
Yeah.
You made the three-way call, man. Quit fronting, man. Okay.
Right. Oh, no, I definitely made the three-way call because I want to get away from the fees. Or somebody, like the house phone wasn't accepting it. That's why I know my parents were some haters though, because they would I think they had the block on there. I never had none of my friends locked up could call. Like, nah, man, I got to be able to, feed the narrative, man. My friends want to call home and, put money on their books,
Boy, that wasn't your phone. It's like, listen, you want to have collect calls, you get a phone. You get a phone line. Once you get that $200 bill, we'll see how much you know what I'm saying? You be like, listen, bro, write me a letter.
Did you have your own phone line growing up?
Heck no, man. Only Toya had her own. She was the only kid I know that had her own phone line.
Yeah, I had my own phone line. I had my own phone line. And like, no, it was not Wells. My mom, I think she worked at my mom worked at Ameritech. So I think I got it because of that. But like I had to call the weather and tell my friend to call me at a certain time, you know what I mean? Because I'd be calling the weather and I have three-way and they could click over, so I knew they were calling. And I remember the first time I found out I had three-way though, right? I was on the phone and on the phone with a little girlfriend at the time, and I remember hearing the line beep. Oh man, I got a call waiting. But mind you, it was like 1 o'clock, right? And I wasn't supposed to be on the phone. My mom and dad had rules, so I click over. I'm like, hello? Get off the damn phone. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, big sorry, fact. Mom. You know, like I was asleep.
You know, I got to clean that up because I'll get a text message when my parents finally listen to this podcast. I didn't have a house phone, but I had a cell phone since I was like 12.
Okay, the wealth, you know.
Yeah, I had a cell phone when I was like 12. I had a two-way. I had two ways. I had time for it.
Yeah, we talked about this. You had the black one, right?
I had the silver one. The
time port was a silver one. We said it all the time because I had the silver one too. They need to bring those back, man. Like
the only difference was you was grown. I was like 12, man. I was like 11 or 12 with a time port.
Go ahead, keep flexing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you were.
There ain't no flex on me, man. Listen, my pops was young. He understood.
Yeah,
he understood I had to flex. He understood I had to flex on my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Did the homies have your homies probably had the little one, the little colorful joint, didn't they?
They had zero.
Well, you must have been really loved in school, man, because you was trying that kid who had everything. Like, I'm surprised nobody tried to put hands on you, man.
I was bigger than them, man. They knew better. And this now, Mom, you know what I'm saying, mute this for 30 seconds. I got you. But like me and my friends, we like to play fight, so it wasn't never no secret that I had them hands.
Okay.
So like we used to play fight every morning, so it wasn't no like. And I think that we did that just to know, like, okay, who could get tried and who can't.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, okay, don't do that.
We never really had any like big. That's the one thing I think about now with kids is like the classes are different. Like when I was in school, you had your athletes, you had the weed heads, and you had like your artsy kids. Whereas like now everything is just all meshed into one. Like the basketball players are the weed heads and they are the artsy kids, and it's all meshed. So it's like it's no classes, you know. But yeah, we had the same thing as far as like no one really, like athletes never really fought like that. We just played sports, but no one really tried us. It wasn't. I don't know. I went to a school where everybody was just kind of cool. Of course, you had your disagreements, and you knew who to try, who not to try. Like Antonio, who's huffing glue and talking about spirits and animals. You don't really try him. He got nothing to lose. Leave him alone. Let that man be, man. You know, he put them beats on you, and you can't survive that. And then you had, like I said, the athletes, and it was like a family thing when high schools I went to, both of them. So it wasn't really like fighting. Wasn't really a big thing, except for the hood dudes used to fight. It was like before Christmas break, you're gonna get you one or two. You know what I mean? I don't know why, because we got to come back. So I never understood why they wanted to fight
the
like that.
Suspension just carry over.
I guess I don't know what it was about, but like it was just, I don't know, it was just cool. So, but I seen some vicious fights in high school, but it was always the girls. It's always the girls fighting.
You got to keep in mind, my experience was more like your kids. So like it was just the black kids, like period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it wasn't enough of us to for it to be clicks. It was just us.
I went to Ferry Side. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
You know what actually makes that worse is it wasn't just the black kids. It was actually just the minorities. All the minorities stuck together.
Because you gotta stick together. You got to. Yeah. That's why this whole thing that's going on right now with the Asian people getting beat on. As black folks, we gotta take it. I don't like it either, but we gotta take it and quit calling Jeremy Lin coronavirus too. I don't know who did that.
Yeah, I ain't feeling that.
I'm not feeling that.
That ain't cool.
But with y'all sticking together, you're absolutely right. But that's what I always say about the Asian people. Like right now, it's a big thing going on. Asian people getting harassed and beat up and stuff. As black folk, we can't be cool with that, man. We gotta, that can't be happening. But when me in high school though, it was like it was always the girls fighting. You know what I mean? So like you said, it was mirrored. It was always the girls. But I've never seen a big vicious fight. A girl hit a girl in the head with a lock. I never looked at locks the same way now, man. Like I was like, dang, that hurt.
Hey man, listen, the girls was vicious, bro. Like that's one thing that don't get talked about enough. Like girls, I think boys have always kind of known that there was a low level threat of violence at any time. So like you learned how to move accordingly. With girls, it was just kind of like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Nothing could ever happen to them. So, I think when it did pop off, they was ready to do whatever.
I think also with boys, we understand there's a hierarchy. You understand? There's a different thresholds of guys. You know, some dudes are fighters. Some dudes are crazy enough that they might not be fighters. You don't try them anyway. And you got everybody, some other dudes just like, it's cool, man. You know, if it has to go down, it's going to go down. Then it'll be a tussle and that'd be that. But yeah, I mean, with girls, it's like, I think it's just more so like, I feel this way. I'm going to act this way. I don't care if you can potentially fight better than me. I'm going to act this way regardless.
Right.
But
because they don't think nothing going to happen. I think that's really what it boiled down to. There was an incident where I saw a girl get knocked out her shoes, like legit knocked out her shoes, and I was like, "Oh yeah, she just really didn't think nothing was going to ever happen to her." And that's still the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like to see somebody's like they're up in the air and then they're down on the ground, but their shoes are still standing in place.
That's like a cartoon, man.
Yeah. And I remember as soon as it happened, everybody was like, her shoes. Oh. And it was like, yo, that was legendary. That was legendary. Really? And that's all she ended up being known for at the end. Like, yo, man, you remember when you got knocked about your shoes?
Yo,
wow.
Kids are vicious, bro. Kids are completely. It's a dude that I went to high school with. To this day, we call him, his name is Hooters. And the reason being is because he was chunky. He was a chunky kid. And he had Hooters. So somebody pinched him and Hooters. And to this day, you see he's a grown man, 40-something years old now. Oh, Hooters, how you doing, man? This dude got a whole family and a wife. Like, why you don't call that grown man Hooters? Kids are vicious. And them nicknames follow you forever, man.
Fam, bruh. What makes that so bad is you probably don't remember that man's name.
I don't.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I go. Yeah.
I don't know his real name.
That's how I got to be, man. Yeah. Life's tough, man. Life's hard.
It is. What else is going on with you, man?
Man, that's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just pushing on through, man. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Get these Top Shot cards so I can pay the rent.
Boy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, gosh. Yo, let's start like we always do. What have you been playing? What you been playing, bro?
Oh, man. I've been playing Mortal Kombat 11 still, man. Grinding it on out. I've gotten much further, but I still have not got the skin for Fire God Liu. So I'm still working my way towards that. Playing 2K. I finally packed some heat. I packed Galaxy Opal Luca last week on a free pack. On a free pack, got Galaxy Opal Luca. I was like, all right, there we go. The blessings.
So you still haven't bought no pack?
Absolutely not. I'm not putting another dime into that game. What I've been trying to figure out is how can I get it on PC and then just scam. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, because that video, not video, those pictures I sent you of Kyrie, it looked like that's the PC version with the mods on.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought you can just edit in the regular game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can edit. Just go to the settings on the main menu. You can edit players.
Really? Who's going to put that time in?
Hey, man. Like, don't you remember when there was those memes back in the day where every time a player would request a trade, they'd put loyalty down to 0?
No.
I missed that. They used to do that all the time, like a year or two ago. And, it's just going in and adjusting the sliders. But, yeah, you can change appearance and all that. I don't know why you would want to, but, yeah, you can do it.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I miss it. I'm not going to lie to you. I miss 2K. But then when you said something about there's nothing to stop me from going to play 2020. Yeah, there is. My pride. I can't go back and play that game because there's no new packs in there. I want the new packs. I want James Harden on the Nets uniform, man.
You don't want to pay what it's going to cost to get that though. Like that's the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I see folks putting down $300-400 in VC trying to pack these cards. And I'm like, nah, man, couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Super bad though.
Always. That's why I'm so surprised I got that Luca. I was like, man, I got this on a free pack. One free pack. I got this. Wow. Okay.
You gonna sell it?
There we go. Nah, I kept it, man. I ain't had no opals in my lineup, so this is my first opal of the year.
Are you playing random people online?
Not really. I don't really be having time to sit down. Like I mostly just play triple threat. So I just play a game to 21 real quick, or I'll do the challenges where I can. Like I only ever have enough time to play one game, and then it's like, okay, I've been down here for 30 minutes. I should go do something else.
Do something productive.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the same way with gaming as of late, but I don't know. I've been finding like little spurts of stuff, and it's like I can't really dedicate time. I play a little bit here, a little bit there. I need to still get back to Ghost of Tsushima and finish that. But it's just finding the time. But okay, so besides 2K, anything else you playing?
Man, I tried out the new map of Zombies for like 2.5 seconds. I only played one time. It's pretty dope, man. Now there's vehicles. Like it's a whole big map. It's the Warzone map now, I believe. And like they got like snowmobiles. You out there getting it riding. Getting it cranking or whatever. Yeah, so it's pretty dope from what I can see. You can call XVAC on round 1.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's going to be though. So
how far did you get? We'll run it later. I only made it through round 1 just because it's that big. Pause.
Really? Pause. Yeah, pause. All right. Shoot. I've been playing, man. A little bit of Animal Crossing with Khalees a little bit.
Wow.
And then, I just kind of went in and picked my weeds and then turned it back off. That game's done, man. Like I really don't have anything left to give it. Like even now they got the Mario in there and the Mario swag that you can buy.
There's nothing to do. Oh, it's there now.
It is. Yeah, that's it. Well, I mean, from what the streamer I saw, I don't know if he did the time glitch or whatever, but I saw him playing it. So and they got like warp pipes and stuff. So that looks kind of cool. I might just go and do some of that. But like I started it up and I literally just went in and picked my weeds and it was like during work. So I was just playing that and then I turned it off. And I forget the name of the demo, but it's me and Jay were talking about it because we were talking about Final Fantasy Tactics, and I tried to give it a shot. Shout out to Jay. I don't like the game. I can't play Final Fantasy Tactics. It's not my type of game. But Jay always puts it up really high on his list, and I see other people put it high on their list too as far as being a good game. It ain't for me, man. I started it and I was like, I don't like this.
What's wrong with it?
It's not turn based. It's like kind of like. All right, so remember the game Cubert where you jump up on different platforms and then you get to the top?
I know the name, but no.
Okay, well, with Final Fantasy Tactics, you have to like kind of like chess. It's kind of like chess. You position your players around in strategic ways around other players, and like you might have like one might be a healer and one might be a more damager or a tank or whatever, and it's like you got to position them in like different spots and then pick your battles, and it's like it's too much thinking. I want to have fun in a game. Like literally, I ask myself when I'm playing video games, I'm playing a game, like, am I having fun? If I'm not having fun or I'm thinking too much, like I don't want to play it, and I'm logging off. So like I tried Final Fantasy Tactics, but listen, I downloaded the demo for Outriders, right? Because I just needed something new to play. I wanted something, and everybody's talking about Outriders, and
what is it?
Was like, well, it's like a third person Destiny, is what it seems like. It's like you've played it before. Like you haven't played it, but you played it. It looks good. The story actually seems pretty good. It's Square Enix. You use 4 different classes. I picked like a pyromancer or something like that. And I went through it. I went through the whole demo. I actually made it a demo. It's about an hour and a half long. An hour and 15 minutes, I should say. The story was actually pretty good, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to buy it when it comes out, but it's like matchmaking. I mean, like it's you've played it before, man. Like it's like 4 different classes. It's third person. It's like,
is it PC?
It ain't nothing new. It is PC.
Okay.
Well, it's cross-plat, so it's everything. But I played it.
What I'm saying is the demo out on the other systems
it's free.
too?
Yeah, it's out on everything. So, and it's free. And so, like I said, you can go through it pretty quick. I think I honestly think the story, it's dark enough that you would like it. I definitely think you'd like it. But is it going to be worth the $59.99? And I doubt that. I'll get it on PC on sale. But I'm not sure I want to pay $59.99, $62.36.
Or get it on that wonderful dark PC.
Yeah.
Gray market.
Yeah. I always thought about going back. I just don't like updating. And that's where I think the like when updates start happening, you got to like edit registry files and all that. I don't miss that at all.
No, those old keys, man, it should be fine. I mean, I bought it. It's a key. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm the same guy who had to buy Windows because I didn't want the splash screen up there. Just because I get you wrote it for as long as you could, and you ended up buying it. But I
didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. I got it for free from school.
For free, right? Exactly. And if you didn't get it for free, you weren't ever going to let that splash screen go away. And I got so sick and tired of coming to your house and seeing that daggone splash screen. But you was going to let it ride, man. You was not going to.
Listen, I was not. Listen, I paid for Windows many times in my life. I wasn't going to do it again. Like just because I built a PC, give me Windows for free. Like okay. Yeah. First of all, you already gave me Windows for free. The only thing I got from adding that key was like a couple of custom settings, and that splash screen went away. Yeah. Other than that, I was working out just fine with the version that I had. So like, just quit playing yourself and just take that splash screen off. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, Microsoft.
I know who you're talking to. But you're all in right now though. Like you're full PC guy now. Like you're doing it all over there. You're coding. You're playing the game. You're Call of Dutying it. You're doing everything, bro. You're a full-fledged PC gamer now, or PC guy, I should say.
Who would have ever thought?
I know. 3080 or die. But yeah, so Outriders, man, like I think it's a pretty decent game. Like I said, I don't know if it's worth the $59.99 when it comes out. I got my use out of it with the demo, and it might stay there. I might not ever do it. I uninstalled it already, so.
Wow, that was quick.
Well, I mean,
precious memory.
Yeah. I've done the demos. I don't know. Capture some footage. Footage will be up when the podcast is playing. You'll see me playing it. But I don't know if So besides that, man, that was it. Really, it wasn't really much. I'm trying to think. Me and Khalees was playing on the Switch. Play some Mario Kart, just normal, regular stuff with the family. But that's it, man. I'm like picking and choosing little games I play here and there, but nothing really is sticking to where it's like I got to get back to it.
Yeah. And so hold on, I want to know more about Khalees's Fortnite escapades. Like, how did this come about?
Her brothers. That's where it came about, because she sees them play, she sees them having fun, and like what she does is she'll get on the game, and like while I'm up here working, I'll be in my room, and then she'll come out and she'll say, "Dad, want to play Fortnite?" So I hook her up on the computer and she'll play. And her thing is she likes to get with the bots that are in Fortnite, and she kills them. I don't want to tell my baby that she's not killing humans. Like, she's not killing other players. She's just killing the bots. She'll come busting in the room. "Daddy, I got 3 kills. I'm like, "Oh, man, that is awesome." And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, even when we played Fortnite, I didn't get 3 kills. But how's she getting 3 kills, So I came out and watched her the other day, and she was actually killing the bots. So
I don't blame her. I was actually going to suggest that, because it's like, I can see her confidence just being dashed going into the lobby, and what I'm saying, not knowing what's going on. Because I mean, like, it's going to take some advanced tactics that she might not be ready for, and plus, she don't need to put on no headset yet. You know what I'm saying? She's way too little to be put on a headset. So Fortnite playing against bots is probably for the best.
Well, but that's the thing. She's getting out there playing with other players. It's just the bots that she'll run into. She'll kill them. So, like, with the headset, heck no. She'll play, and I turn the audio off that other people can hear her. She can't hear other people. So she's got the audio coming through the speakers or the sound bar. So she's, other people are jumping around and stuff. But you got to remember, she's playing on my account. She's playing against other people that are buns. I'm buns, man. Okay. So, it ain't like she's playing against the top of the top. And that's when Lil Nadir and Malik would play with her. And they would just be piggyback, like basically taking her around, and they would kill other people so she wouldn't get killed. But in her mind, she's playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she's playing with her brothers.
She's part of the group.
Part of the group. And that's all she wanted, man. But yeah, she's all into Fortnite, man. Like, all.
Now that's crazy.
It is. That's why I know I'm really getting old, because my 7-year-old is now trying to play Fortnite with her brothers. And like,
no, I'm most surprised Dante is finally trying to pick up the sticks.
Well, and that's the thing, man. Like, I want to play my PlayStation, but I can't. Between Dan playing the robot game and now Buddy is giving his chance to play the robot game, he just wants to be a part of it. So he don't really know what's going on. He's just jumping around and dying. Him and Dan take turns. And that's the cutest thing ever, because I go down to the man cave, and, of course, the kids are taking over the whole daggone house. And I go down there, and him and Dan are down there playing the robot game, Astro's Playworld. They didn't reset the game, too, which is ticking me off because I wanted to 100% it. Yeah. But they reset it, and now it's down to 0. And I mean, the percentage stays the same, but you got to build back up to it. So they're down there playing that. Khalees is up here on my computer playing that. So I'm to my Switch. I'm in my daggone bedroom playing the Switch.
Bro, it is nothing worse than when kids play your save file, and it's like, yo, listen, why? Like, and that, like, at this point, it's like, yo, just give them the PlayStation 4, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at. Like I said, I'm waiting for the daycare is about to be over. We got about 3-4 months left of daycare, and I'm gonna set up a retro station for them. They can just have their own system, their own area. Get like little beanbag chairs. I've been on Pinterest just putting my list together on things to get them. And they're gonna have their own little sanctuary. They can play their games right there, and I can get down and play with them too. But man, it's rough right now for your boy, man, because I want to play my stuff, but the kids are playing my stuff, man. Only thing I got is my handhelds, and
either buy a third monitor and connect it to the one on the second computer, or connect it to that TV that's downstairs in the basement, not the one in the man cave, not the big one, but their TV by the voice of God.
Yeah. The voice of God. Yeah. I never forget when you first heard that. You're like, what is that?
No, when you move the camera to track them, like, I was like, oh wow, yeah, this is yeah. Like, man,
I gotta know what's going on, man. I have to know. Like,
I mean, Buddy's a wild card. No, Buddy's a wild card. I don't blame you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't really him when it comes to that stuff, man. It's the girls in this YouTube, man. Like, I gotta be having to check YouTube history and checking all this stuff. Like, YouTube is a dark place when you let the kids just run on it. And I like, it's to the point now I don't even want them on there. So I'll peek down there just to listen in and see who's watching what, like what's going on. You know,
why is Disney Plus not good enough anymore?
I love Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's for adults, clearly, because like the kids, they ain't feeling it. Like you be like, yo, here, you can watch Disney Plus. They might watch it for 10, 20 minutes, and then it's like YouTube.
Yeah, straight to YouTube, and it's like YouTube has this like I don't even know where they get to. I want to catch one. We need to make like an unpacking video with them little Easter eggs and stuff, and have kids watch. You ever look into the analytics on those things? 15 million views. This kid just in here just opening up Easter eggs, man. Like, well, how is he getting all this? You know how much money that is?
Yeah.
You know, we need to get one, man. GamesMusicLyfe Easter eggs.
Hey, man, it could be worth it.
Yeah, I know. But anyways, man, so other news that went on too was Anthem got canceled. So they finally just threw the hat in and said they're not gonna make it anymore, not gonna develop for it anymore. And the only thing I think about was how bad I felt for the devs though, because they've been working at that for so long, and I think they didn't want to abandon it, but they gotta move on. They have to move on from it, and people are kind of upset because we watch like how No Man's Sky did a 180. Started off from a game that they overpromised, underdelivered, and now if you play it, it's a pretty daggone good game. I even played it months ago. Don't know what I'm doing. I thought it looked visually looked good, you know, but I didn't want to play it. And they're still adding on. I still see updates coming out for it. But for I think Anthem had it in their mind that that's what they wanted to do, and they couldn't, and they ended up just scrapping it. And like, I'm amazed because EA just really lost a lot of money with that game. You know? Yeah,
I completely forgot that game. It even came out. When you mentioned it, I thought they had canceled Apex Legends, and I was like, "Oh wow, man! I thought that game was doing pretty good. Like it was free to play. Why would they even bother?" I thought I'm like, people liked it. I don't get it. And then I looked at it. I was like, "Oh no, that's actually a different game." I'm like, "Huh? What is this?" I've never heard anybody express any type of desire to play Anthem. Most people don't know what it is, so it probably is for the best that it got canceled.
Yeah. I mean, people, and the thing is, like, I think with time, we gamers, we kind of in our mind, we paint a picture on what we want a game to be, and then it's like if it doesn't live up to that standard that we set in our brain, then it's like, okay, that game is done. But Anthem was just flat out bad, you know. 'Cause I know like a lot of people were upset with the Nintendo Direct that came out and all the Pokemon stuff that got announced, and I'm here for open world Pokemon. I do want that. And I like that the Pokemon Silver and Blue are coming out, but it's the Red and Blue is the one that you want, right?
Why didn't you just play Sword and Shield? Yeah, I'll play Diamond and Gold or whatever it is that's coming out. But why didn't you just play Sword and Shield if you're interested in open world Pokemon game? Like that's all these games are. They're just remakes in the Sword and Shield style.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I say that, but I'm like, I'm not gonna play Pokemon. That missed me. Like I know you get real geeked about the Pokemon, which was it, the Red and Blue, the traditional ones?
red, blue, and yellow. Yes, sir.
See, like that missed me. Yeah, that missed me. Was that on Game Boy?
Yep, that was on Game Boy Color back in the day.
Game Boy Color. Okay, see, that missed me, man. I always liked the Game Boys too, but they, like you said, I think they should just remake those and just have everybody be happy with it. But because they didn't do that, people painted in their brain of what they wanted. They felt like that was what was coming because it was the anniversary of Pokemon. So then when that didn't happen, people were just like, I'm off it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not. I don't want it no more.
You should get Khalees Pokemon Sword or Shield. Get her one of those. I bet she'll enjoy it. And that would probably be a game that she would just sit and play for a long time. Because there's a lot to do. It's got everything.
I might have to do that. I actually got her into, we were talking about, because you ever notice like a lot of the anime that's out now, like One Punch and, Japanese animation. Like anime is one of those things that was been tight or sweet, I should say, for a very long time. And like even growing up, like Voltron, that was anime. That was Japanese animation. Even I think to some degree, Power Rangers was. But so now she's into watching Sailor Moon. Okay. So I got her on Hulu. She's actually binging Sailor Moon, and she really loves it. You know, it's like so she's really into that right now.
That's pretty dope, man. I'm gonna start watching Attack on Titan.
I can't, man.
Everybody says it's such an easy watch, but like I've been just looking for new shows because WandaVision's about to come to an end. My other show, I mean, we got Snowfall, of course, which I'm very thankful for. But it was another show that I was watching that just ended. I don't know if you finished Your Honor yet. Have you finished that?
Yeah, I did.
How did you feel about that ending, man?
I didn't like it. Because first of all, what's my man Eugene was one of the worst shots I've ever seen in my life. Like how did my man get clipped in the neck? But I'll be honest with you, it was very satisfying because I was so sick of that son. I was so sick
Adam
of
was an idiot,
moving, man. He was an idiot, and Adam was really twisted too. He was really twisted. I didn't understand why he was around the daughter as much as he would. But yeah, Eugene. What really made me upset was when you told me it was a miniseries and it's not coming back anymore. Like that's it.
It's
like,
over.
It was made for just to be a short hitter and that be it. And the main character is Adam. I didn't understand his arc. I didn't understand it, man. I really understand. What
he was just an idiot. It was like he made every mistake at every turn. First of all, that show really should have been 30 minutes long. It's like, oh, we got into this car accident. I called the ambulance. That was the end.
Yeah, why he fell in love or started to fall in love with the girl, and then for the teacher to blow the whistle on everything because she was the jealous girlfriend. It was like, I'm not rolling, man. Like, it just seemed off, you know?
Why did he dip? No. Listen, take it all the way back to the beginning. Why did he even leave? Why did he dip? He wasn't under the influence.
No.
It was an accident.
You could chalk it up to him being a scared kid. But then it's like the part with the mom, the part with finding out the mom was actually having an affair, that really didn't serve any purpose. And then also, if you remember back in the first episode when Adam was kind of racing away, remember he's looking in his rear view. Who was chasing him? They never touched on that either. So like I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it was a lot of sloppy writing. I can only blame it on COVID. Might have been the reason why it was kind of just took it seemed like it was unfinished.
Yeah, it was just a lot of stuff in there. I was kind of like, I mean, I'm glad I watched the show, but I was still kind of like, y'all could have finished this a little bit better. Yeah, I know. It was a little lackluster for an ending.
I'm sad about WandaVision, just like you. It's about to come to an end soon. I'm really having a great time watching that.
Everybody's trying to get on board WandaVision now. And like, yo, I feel like I was the only, of my peer group, I was the only one there like day one, like, yo, this is going to be fire. Everybody else, they saw that first episode, if you didn't know what Kevin Feige does, it's like, yo, listen, this show does look like it's about to be some hot trash. But I trusted the process. But now I see a bunch of people who don't even watch the Marvel movies like, I got to see this WandaVision. Everybody's talking about WandaVision. what movies do I need to watch to understand it and catch up?
Yo, that was hilarious right there.
I was hot. Like, I read that one. It's like, man, watch Captain Planet. I was like, fam, you should not be giving anybody advice on the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Right. As a matter of fact, don't even watch any of them anymore.
And you're banned. I'm cutting off your Disney Plus.
Absolutely. You don't even get to have a subscription, even though you're paying for it.
Right.
But I'm with it on that, man. I'm gonna be sad. I think we got 2 episodes left.
One left. Next week's last episode. Yeah, this will be episode 9. Yeah, I know, right? It hurts.
It'll be a big reveal, though.
Yeah. But how soon are we going to start getting the movies? Like, when is Doctor Strange slated to come out? Like, are we getting any MCU movies this year?
I'm not sure. I mean, I know the ending for this is supposed to lead right into Doctor Strange, too. So we'll get, to me, I think the last episode, they're going to show who the person or the person, whatever, that's been pulling the strings the entire time is going to show up. At the end of this one, that's gonna be the villain for Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah. So was it like Multiverse Madness or something like that?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So either be Nightmare or Mephisto. I think it'll be one of those two.
Do you think Tony's gonna come back, even if it's not our Tony Stark, if it's not RDJ?
I'd be lying if I say I didn't want to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Robert Downey Jr. I don't think he can make any more movies. Period. Because he's Iron Man. I don't care. Like, even when he tried to make that Dr. Dolittle movie, I'm like, man, Iron Man bored, man. Like, I don't want to see him in any other role. But I can understand being an actor and kind of being over the role. Don't want to do it anymore. But no, I don't think he'll come back. I think this is it.
Yeah, I mean, they might introduce a new Iron Man, but you know what? This was a question I posed to Toya, and it's the dumbest question in the world, but it's actually a very poignant question. Okay. Why was Wanda driving a car in WandaVision? Like when she was when they were going through all of her memories or whatever, and she went to the hospital to go see Vision's body and all of that stuff, and then she walked back out and she hopped in a car and drove to a city. Like, why? Yeah. Why are you driving a car and you can fly?
Wow. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't fly. I wouldn't drive a car either. I'm not sure, man. Like, I think to be normal, maybe. And then she was just over it. Like, and then she just was so hurt. Like, the whole thing that came with, even the last episode, the thing that came about that stood out to me, though, was just trauma. She's had so much trauma in her life that she doesn't know how to deal with it, which is true in life. You know, people just have a lot of trauma. You just don't know how to deal with it. Shoot, just think about it. If I could create a bubble and bring back my loved ones and just have them inside of a bubble, I'd do it too. You know?
Right. But why is she not flying around? Like, why was Vision riding around in that truck? And then he just realized, oh, I could just fly home. Why am I riding in this truck with you?
Because it's a TV show.
Clearly. And, it makes you look at the whole thing differently. Like, why are they doing any of this stuff? Like when Iron Man would be driving around in that Acura, I'm like, I know you got to get this product placement in there, but why don't you just fly?
Yeah, exactly. You got all these daggone suits at your disposal, and then like don't get pushed off a building because then they'll be flying. The suit will come out of nowhere, and he'll have like one in his pocket the entire time. He'll use that. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, like Spider-Man. Why are you taking the train, bro? But like, why are you taking the train anywhere, homie?
Yeah, to seem normal. I don't know. I wonder when they're going to bring out the black Spider-Man, Miles Morales, into the real life MCU though. I'll be interested in that.
That may start to kick off. Doctor Strange, I think, is about to kick off all of that stuff now that we're introducing the multiverse.
Yeah, I mean, because with the multiverse, the mutants are coming, and that's the thing I think with WandaVision is showed too, and I'm here for that. You know, as far as I just don't want to have like, did you watch Wolverine though, right? Logan was
Logan. Yeah, I just watched Logan a couple weeks ago. It was an excellent movie.
Fire. Yeah. And I think once they start incorporating the mutants into, they can do a proper Fantastic Four. And just, bring that in because I do think that the MCU has the best, the mutant side has the best villains. And you can bring in Silver Surfer and play that story right.
I don't remember Silver Surfer being a villain.
No, I'm saying just having that story.
Oh, okay.
Not a villain,
I was saying.
But Galactus. They can
Galactus.
Bring,
Yeah, so, World Eater, man.
Yeah, absolutely. A complete problem out here, bro. But yeah, man, as we see, we talk about TV, and there's really nothing really going on gaming wise. Ain't really nothing going on. Even like going back a little bit to talking about Outriders, though, man, it's a lot of the same. It's really like nothing is different other than just having a fire story, which is why I need to get back to Ghost of Tsushima. I need to get back.
Or get on that Grand Theft Auto, man.
Yeah, we do. Does it cost money for the privates? What's it called? Private, not private server. What is it called?
Some of them do. Some of them are free. The way I understand it. Yeah, the role play.
Role play.
Yeah,
there we go. I ain't trying to be no cop or nothing, man. I just want to kind of just get out there and
just play the regular game. Just play the regular game.
Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, you'll enjoy it. Like make sure you got your headphones now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, just play the regular game. Make one mission at a time, and you'll enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, especially with the 3080. I gotta get some wreck, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta get some break. All right, man. So the NBA reserves were announced. Did any of them stand out to you? Anybody stand out that got snubbed or anything about it?
No, because everybody that they were crying about, Devin Booker ended up getting added.
Yeah.
Domantas Sabonis, I'm like, all right, I guess, whatever.
Really? People were upset about him?
Yeah, well, I mean, after Devin Booker finally got in, then they decided to make a stink about that. But it's like, and then nobody from the Spurs made it. It's like, all right, they're the only team above 500 without a All-Star. It's like, well, okay, y'all play team ball. Yeah, they're above 500. Yeah,
I'm a little bit surprised at that. I mean, like, what happened to LaMarcus Aldridge? Is he still play for the Spurs?
Yeah, he sure does. He's he just morphed into another guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Although I did see a rumor about DeRozan potentially getting traded to the Lakers.
Really?
Yeah. Would you be here for that? But you're not a Laker fan. You don't like the Lakers. I've noticed, like, you do care because you don't like the Lakers. And ever since you aligned with the Nets, you've been a complete LeBron hater.
Hey, man,
lately.
listen, I've been a Nets fan all along. Lifelong Nets fan.
Yeah, let you tell it. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I just DeMar DeRozan, I could see him being on another team. The Lakers, like, here's the thing. If we could just fast forward time and just get the Lakers and the Nets, and that's the matchup we all want, just like Kyrie said. That's the matchup everybody wants. Let's just fast forward the season and get to that. Get a healthy AD, get a healthy KD. Because first of all, I don't like KD has been sitting out a lot of games, just kind of resting. But shoot, as we've seen, he can. The Nets are winning without him. James Harden is MVP, as you call him, is definitely an MVP contention. Because man, the boy's playing well. As much as I'm hating on it, as much as I don't want to admit it, the kid, like, the Nets look good, man.
They look like a well-oiled machine. It's all because of MVP coming in there and just being a glue guy that can just, you know what I'm saying? He can just morph into any form and be whatever your team needs him to be and make you a winner.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So if you had to choose right now, though, would you say that James Harden is your pick for MVP?
Yeah, why not? I'm going to roll with that. Yep, James Harden, MVP. Let's get it. But I don't know, man. Like, LeBron is having an amazing season, even though the Lakers are on a bit of a skid without Anthony Davis right now, which I saw that they were signing another big, which makes me think maybe they ain't about to get Boogie. Maybe Boogie was thinking about going to the Nets. He want to roll with the winners.
Nah, Boogie going to be over in China. That's what's going to happen. And it sucks, too, because I want good for him. I just think people are over him. I think like his play Because like you look at as much as knucklehead stuff that Draymond does. Kid had 19 assists the other night. I keep calling him a kid, but the man had 19 assists the other night. He's clearly knows how to play the game of basketball. You know what I mean? Like to get to play the way he does. But then you look at Boogie, and he might have the headaches, things that, or even he might even be a model citizen, but it's like the potential is there, and he got like a bad stench on him. They're like, I'm not even going to be worthy of doing it. You know what I mean? Like it's sad. Once he blew that wheel out, plus with big men, once some legs start getting hurt, then that'd be it, man. They don't really take a chance on you no more.
I mean, I feel like the Nets could use an enforcer, though. They could use a bodyguard, a bully. They don't have one of those. I mean, MVB could be that for you if that's what you need, but you don't really want to risk him on the floor like that.
Yeah, I don't think they need it, man. Like, I mean, I was 2 weeks ago, I was writing off DeAndre Jordan saying he was a bum. He's out there looking like Clippers DeAndre Jordan the other day.
Yeah, catching lobs left and right.
Catching complete lobs, but I do wonder about what trades are going to happen before the All-Star break. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what's going to happen because we still got Blake Griffin, who still has not dunked all year, which is very weird to say out loud. And you got other players that are just like, like I said, DeMar DeRozan. They were talking about Bradley Beal at one point. But I don't think it's going to really be any big trades. I don't think anything really big is going to happen before the All-Star break. So I really don't foresee anybody getting moved. But I wonder if another big get picked up by the Nets because I do think they need a big. I don't know who, but somebody's a serviceable body. You know, because I saw they cut. Well, they cut. Was it Roberson, Shumpert? But they're going to re-sign him. That was just kind of just a formality, right?
Yeah. The way I understand it, they just cut him so that way for the guarantee contract stuff. So yeah, they're going to get them back together. They're going to bring them on back. But yeah, I mean, who cares? Anybody can win if you're playing with MVB and Kyrie. And when KD comes back, like that was a great point that you made. Like KD could sit out as long as he needs to. They're like, listen, if you want to shut it down to the playoffs, we're fine with that. Whatever's going to be best for you, champ.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you really can. And with Kyrie talking, like he talking that talk, man, and like as much as it pains me to admit it, like I really am rolling with Kyrie when it comes to some stuff. When he came out and said about Kobe being the logo, and then he broke into he broke into his true feelings about how, man, no, Black Kings, we built this league. And I'm like, I can't not roll with that, man. Yeah. I can't not, you know what I mean? And Kobe being the logo, I'm rolling with that as well. But it's like when Kyrie does the whole flat earthing thing is when I kind of distance myself. But the Nets look good, man. And James Harden is playing amazing right now, bro. I mean,
he's the MVP of the league, man. LeBron is playing great, but they're not winning. James Harden came in the door, and it's like, the Nets automatically became the title winners, man. It's like it's Nets in 0.1.2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're just a LeBron hater, kid. But like ever since LeBron, like you were cool. You loved You loved You loved Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron. Once he dipped again, it was like, yeah, you were off him again, man. Like it's,
you know what though? I don't mind LeBron with the Lakers though. Like that the Heat thing I didn't really like, but LeBron with the Lakers I don't mind. Now LeBron with the Cavs, man, that man could do no wrong. And off the court, LeBron is my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's my man's off the court. But also, it's not even LeBron, man. It's the Bron-sexuals.
I knew
like, yo, listen, you cannot say anything other than LeBron is the greatest player to ever touch a basketball without the Bron-sexuals just jumping down your back, man.
Right.
And when I sent you that screenshot of Richard Jefferson, just making a joke. Making a joke. And people attack this man because the Bron-sexuals can't take it.
Yeah, but I don't understand how that even comes to be about. Like, it doesn't even be like they'll be talking about somebody and then LeBron to get brung into it. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't get the how he gets brought in or why you feel like he's not appreciated enough. You know, like that's kind of weird for me to understand.
Me too.
But I don't know, man. I'm here for it. The NBA is going pretty well. I'm wondering to see what team's going to avoid D'Antoni. Because that's one thing that hit the Lakers too. Not so much AD being out of shape and getting hurt, but also Schroeder just came back last night too, and the reason why he was out was because of D'Antoni.
Well, I feel like shouldn't the playoffs be coming up in like the next 8 weeks or something like that? Because it's 72 game season. I'm not real sure when the playoffs are supposed to start, but I mean traditionally the playoffs start about mid-April, and I mean we're almost in March at this point. So,
because in a traditional season we'd have already had All-Star break. You know,
yeah,
so I don't
exactly.
know. I'm not sure how it's going to play. Are they playing a full season this year?
No, 72 games.
How much is in their full season?
82.
Oh, so 10 less. Okay, so I don't know.
And they started in like November or no, I'm sorry. They started in December, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they start in December. Okay, so yeah, maybe playoffs start in like May then, if that's the case. Okay. But yeah, it's like, yo, listen, man. Everybody should just be gearing up, getting ready for the Nets to make this run. You know what I'm saying? AD, I don't think AD is going to look right even when he comes back. I don't have much faith in that. And if I'm being 100% honest, I think LeBron is going to the Nets.
Oh my gosh, man! Like you can't. No, he's not going to the Nets, Kev. It's not going to happen. He's going to ride it out with LA. He's going to stay with the Lakers. AD's going to come back. He's going to be healthy. He's going to look just like AD normally does. And people forget how good AD is. You're going to forget.
AD wasn't looking good all year. No, he did not look good all year. Right. And being injured ain't going to really help him.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's still a young dude, man. He'll be fine.
Hey, this AD we talking about, man. This AD we talking about.
Listen, and I've said this before last year when AD was playing very well. It's only a matter of time. Enjoy him while you can because he's going to blow a wheel. Something's going to happen. He stays ouchy. But same is true with Kyrie. Kyrie can only listen. Yes.
Kyrie's under protection of the beard.
The way you cape for Kevin Durant and James Harden, I've never seen anything like it, bro.
And Kyrie's under protection of the spirits, man. He's already let you know. The ancestors in the beard, man. Like, bruh. You see Kyrie's out here dunking.
Yeah.
Hey, my guy. Fresh cut. I see him.
Kyrie is out here looking good, man. When he did off the 2-leg, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Kyrie had bounced like that. But I don't
it's
know,
that beard oil. That beard oil getting on it. You see the way Kyrie be embracing James Harden every game after every win? You know what I'm saying? That's just like Kyrie just letting you know, like, man, I really appreciate this guy. Like, man, he got my mojo back.
Well, yeah, he giving them good embracing hugs too. But I got to get off of Boxton too, because Boxton had you lead to believe that Dinwiddie's about to get traded for another high profile player. And I don't know how they can trade Dinwiddie because he's hurt, but he is expendable right now though. If he is healthy or tradable.
The way Dinwiddie is looking right now, being one of the investors in the NBA Top Shot, he don't got to play basketball no more.
Oh, he's investing in it?
Yeah. He's one of the principal investors. The way I understand, I believe, this could be wrong, but I believe I read that he's one of the principal investors.
Oh, wow. I need to get
He ain't got to play basketball no more.
Nah, that might be it. He was a cooker too, man. He could play.
Yeah.
So I wonder, he might be out for the year. He got torn meniscus, don't he?
I thought it was tore ACL. I thought he was sitting down for the year.
Oh, I don't know. Could be wrong. It's Dinwiddie. Who cares? He'll get a ring if they win one. Although I don't see the Nets winning a championship. I will say that. I don't see the Nets pulling it off this year.
How?
Because just like when Miami, when they had LeBron that first year, they didn't do it. Like, you got to gel, man. You still got to – they haven't had a chance to have lemon booty as of yet, man. And I get it looks good now, but until it happens in the playoffs and they're beating teams in the playoffs. And, like, we say all that, but it's going to be a dark horse team that comes out of all this. Is going to be good. Like, I wanted to say Utah – but, you know, they lost to Miami the other night. Miami's clicking, which I will say, hold on. I know it's going to splinter off into another conversation. Jimmy Butler was able to go to the All-Star game too, but he didn't go because Bam didn't go, which I thought was a commendable thing. You always call Jimmy Butler a weird guy, and that's a commendable thing, man. It's a good play.
Listen, I never said that he wasn't a good guy. I just said he's just strange. He's just a strange fella. You know what I'm saying? You talked about cliques in school, man. Like, he's just one of those strange kids, man, but you don't mess with him.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, you leave Jimmy Butler alone, man.
But doesn't change the facts.
Yeah, for sure. The last thing about that, though, Jason Tatum, he's replacing KD as a starter. So he's already on the team, but he's replacing him as a starter. Watched them the other night. They actually pulled a win together. They were struggling for a while. Kemba finally had a good game. So that was a good thing for them to see. I'm sure they were happy to see that. But I don't see the Celtics just doing it. I really can't pinpoint what the issue is. Danny Ainge, or was it the GM, came out and said that their team was never survived that Kyrie leaving. So that tells me, just like you said before pod, that it just kind of shows that Kemba being second fiddle, well, just wasn't Kyrie, and that was a big answer, you know?
Everybody love Kyrie all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Now Kyrie is just like, man, there was so much slander on this man's name when he was on the Celtics, and when he left, like, man, look, the Celtics were better off without him. Oh, man, look, they made it in the playoffs without him. He came back, man, they didn't do so good in the playoffs now. Yeah, see, Kyrie is the problem. Kyrie is locker room cancer. And now, you know what I'm saying, then with the Nets, oh, man, he ain't hardly playing. That team, it ain't enough ball to go around there's too much dribbling between the three of them.
I tell you what, I'm winning. Winning cures all. Right. Winning cures all. You know, that once you win, we forget that Ray Lewis killed a man. You know why? Because he won. You know, he won a Super Bowl.
Winner, baby.
We don't even talk about them charges that he had, you know?
Yeah.
But he's a winner. That's why Kyrie, no one's talking about it, man. But I don't I don't know. I'm still not ready to pinpoint the Nets in there, but I do wonder about the Celtics, because they had everything. They still got draft picks and everything. Like, do they want to blow it up? But they can't stay healthy either.
Well, all they got to do is get rid of Kemba. They just need a better guard. Like listen, just cut him. Just cut your losses.
Yo,
get a better guard.
I know I'm guilty of, like, if somebody is not, like, I'll say, like, if he's not LeBron, I put him on LeBron standard. And you are so, like, if he ain't elite, if he ain't top 5, you're nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you're ready to just
get him out of here, man. Time to move along.
Like, that's why I'm glad if we ever buy an NBA team, you're not gonna run it, all right? Because you're ready to just blow it up. Like, we're not winning. All right, cool, trade them. Like, yeah, we can't trade everybody, man. You know, like, we just can't get rid of everybody.
Yes, I can. Yeah, they can all go. I'll try it again. Yeah.
Exactly, which I gotta think that's how Steve Ballmer operates too.
Hey, man, that's what you gotta do. Yeah, tank for Tua.
Get pure garbage up out of there. I wonder what they're gonna do.
I got a pure garbage heat check card, and it broke my heart. I'm like, man, this guy is never gonna get hot.
Yo, the slander for pure garbage is that's universal on the pod. We both. I just don't like him, man. His braids are pissing me off.
It's just not good.
You have a great hairline. Like, why you got the straight backs, man? Like, I'm sick of it, man.
You know what my problem was, man? It was like, yo, listen, when he was in the East playing on Indiana, and that Indiana team was decent, and they were giving LeBron a little bit of a run for his money or whatever, they tried to crown Paul George like he was the LeBron stopper, he was the LeBron killer. Listen, and I think, for him to even have made it this far in his career after that leg injury is commendable. I'm happy for the brother that he's out there getting it done. But if we're just talking about the best players in the NBA, I don't see how Paul George ranks up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he doesn't win. He's already kind of proven that he's allergic to winning. He's always going to come up short. Like, we gave Harden such a hard time for so long about you know what I mean, not being able to I felt like footsteps behind me.
I was about to say, brother, what's going on over here? We're recording it, so it's you jump back like
I know maybe my wife was going downstairs or something like that. You couldn't see off camera, but I felt the footsteps behind me. You know what I mean? Like, instincts kicked in.
You did. I saw you jump to, like, had to come through the camera, like, get off him, leave him alone.
But yo, we gave Harden such a hard time for so long about what was going on in Houston, and him not being able to get over the hump, him not showing up in the playoffs, blah 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 blah. But Paul George, we just keep on just expecting this guy to you know what I'm saying, show up and show out, and like everybody keeps faith in him for some reason. The league just keeps on believing in him, even though he's time and time again showed us that he's just not that guy. Joe Ingles showed us that he's just not that guy.
We'll never let that go. Joe Ingles really humbled that dude, man. And, like, Joe Ingles is built like an off-duty firefighter, man. Like, he really was giving Paul George that work, too. It wasn't like he was just doing, like, a fluky thing. No, it was like for a full series. Like, Joe Ingles really got paid. Like, he owed Paul George he owed Paul George some money. He should just give Paul George, like, I killed you and I got paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go buy all the 40s I want now because I do drink a lot of beer. That's what I fear. Joe Ingles probably got, like, a refrigerator full of beer at the crib, man. He looks like he loves beer, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and fishing.
And fishing, right. And fishing, pure garbage, man. And part-time substitute teaching, too. He's like a substitute teacher.
Yeah, he does.
Man, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, man, you know Joe Ingles drives a minivan.
He does.
Stop playing.
No, he drives like a Ford Ranger.
That man drives a minivan. He drives Joe Ingles looks like he is a family man, okay? Like he drinks a lot of beer, but he won't go he won't go a step farther. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no liquor in that house.
He probably wears like slides with no socks in the winter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Ingles, pure garbage, man. I'm sick of that dude. All right, man. Last thing we had though, man. Welcome home, Bobby Schmurder is back. He's out in the free world. It's kind of weird to see. I'm not gonna lie, Kev.
Word. Yeah. Now you said you wasn't feeling it. You had thoughts and opinions.
I just wonder if he's gonna stay out, man. Like, I just want to, because he was young when he went in, And I wonder if they're going to get back to their old shenanigans and doing silly stuff again. And I hope not. I want to see no black man get locked up. But I'm not feeling just all the love for him the way that. Okay, here's the thing. I understand the love being there for him because of what he did as far as stand-up wise. He ended up taking more time so his homeboy can get less time. I think that's what it's for. But like everyone like saying he's coming back being the savior of rap again and he's back to restore the feeling and everything. Like I'm just want to like that's why I'm like, okay, relax.
I'm happy to see Bobby home, but
me too.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he had I mean, I'm happy to see him home. That's all I'm gonna say.
But yeah, so to piggyback what you're saying, I know you cut out a little bit as far as with Bobby Shmurda. I'm just happy he's home. Hope he can get everything out of life that he wants to and stays out of jail, man. That's all I hope for the kid. You know. But you got anything else, bro?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Shout out to Bobby. Man, only thing I want to say, man, I hope the Colts stop disrespecting the ginger. Give that man his number. You know you need your quarterback to have his number.
He came in with disrespect. Nah, he came in. Give him that disrespect.
Yeah, he came in with
disrespect. Is his name? No, you can't have 11. Change your number, okay? You're new here.
Man, he was only second. He's in his sophomore season. Yeah. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. And this is the receiver talking to the quarterback.
Yes, absolutely. No touches for you.
Yeah. Like, okay, you want to have my number? Go right ahead.
Right. No touches for you.
Listen, yeah, you better be. Listen, man. Whoever number, what did you say his name was?
Something Pittman. I don't know his first name.
Listen, you better be the fastest man alive and just able to cover gaps that nobody could have ever believed in because you won't see the ball. Okay, your numbers are going to be in steep decline this season. I don't know why you would do something this dumb.
Because he don't care. He's a ginger. He knows the way, man. You know, or he could just go give him the number. I think it's just more for clickbaity type thing. He's gonna give him the number. I think he will give it to him.
He should give him the number because like that's just not wise. That's just not wise. Yeah.
That guy literally is in charge of your paycheck. So yeah, you definitely should give up the number. You know.
Yeah, if it's important to him.
Absolutely. All right, man, let's get out of here. But yo, you people, I'm Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we're Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 246. Man, drink more water, people. Peace.